Uttara Kannada is a beautiful district. With varied geographical features like coastal area, hilly terrain, semi-hilly terrain and plain dry lands. The population of nearly 14 lakh resides in 11 taluks of this district. Agriculture being the primary occupation of this region, crops like coconut, areca nut, paddy, jowar, banana, cotton and sunflower are cultivated by traditional methods of farming, which are rain-fed. Despite a beautiful scenic place, it has its own woes and sorrows to narrate. It has been under the clutches of natural calamities for ages. Sometimes it faces the fury of floods. Sometimes drought plays havoc here. Amidst these problems, farmers hardly get reasonable price for their produce and frequently they incur loss. Hence, most of the farmers are losing interest in agriculture. As most of the areas of this district are covered by thick forests, people of these areas are deprived of the basic amenities like health, education, shelter, nutritious food and means of communication. Increase in the population is another great problem leading to unemployment. So it is common now that the rural youth is migrating out of district to cities in search of jobs. Vast and vivid geographical areas together with economic backwardness has deprived the youth from getting higher education and thus leaving them jobless. Further, the higher education is mostly academic and irrelevant to industrial requirement and reduce the employment of educated youth and ultimately lead to disguised unemployment or underemployment of educated youth. Under the able guidance of the Honorable District In Charge Minister Shri R.V. Deshpande, this condition of the people of Uttara Kannada has been considered seriously by the Chief Executive Officer of Zilla Panchayath. Chief Executive Officer Dr. V. Ramprasath Manohar has devised a plan of action to tackle the problem. Now, as a result of his perseverance, we have a scheme called Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Susandhi Merit Fellowship.
ಬಹಳ ಜನ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರಿರ್ತಾರೆ PU2 ಆಗಿದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಆದರೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ತೊಂದರೆಯಿಂದ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ವೃತ್ತಿ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಥ ಜನ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ PUC2 ಹುಡುಗರು ಯಾರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, BPL ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟೈಪಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸುವುದು. ಯಾವಾಗ ತರಬೇತಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅದೇ ದಿನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ 4 ವರ್ಷ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾವು ಜಾಬ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ.
This scheme was named in the memory of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to symbolize the objectives and goals of this scheme, which are very much the vision and aspiration of beloved former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
APJ Abdul Kalam Susandhi Fellowship Program is an innovative program. It aims to provide the higher education to the poor students who are having the talent, and also it inculcates the industrial oriented skills and communication skills to the students, and also it gives the higher education like BSc integrated course in electronics also given by the KLE Tech University.
The scheme is also aimed to inspire many youth to pursue excellence in life with value. This highly expected scheme has many objectives: identifying meritorious students who are socially and economically backward and providing them opportunity to get higher education. Developing communication skills, information technology skills, leadership qualities, soft skills and technical skills, etc. under aegis of education to provide opportunities for employment. Providing quality industrial-oriented training along with academic curriculum to meritorious young men and women and getting them jobs in corporate world and thereby reducing the problem of unemployment. Providing economic assistance to the meritorious students from economically weaker sections of the society to gain access to higher education and thereby helping students and their family to eradicate poverty. Developing and sustaining the manufacturing sector by filling their efficiency with efficient and skilled manpower created in this scheme. Helping the district in the development of industry by creating and supplying skilled manpower to the existing industry and also inviting new industrial houses to the district and thus aiming at overall development of the district. Helping in getting economic assistance from financial institutions to the new entrepreneurs who get training through the scheme and intend to set up their own enterprise along with the provision of social and economical infrastructure. To develop the scheme at the initial stage, interested industrialists, entrepreneurs, educational institutions and various other institutions were identified and got them involved in this scheme. By constant perseverance, many institutions and industrial houses came forward and joined their hands in this scheme. Initially, 4 institutions were partnered with Uttara Kannada Zilla Panchayath, namely Ekalaksha VLSI R&D Center Private Limited, KLE Technology University, Deshpande Center for Social Entrepreneurship and Sankalp Semiconductors. KLE Technology University provided its full support to get higher education to economically backward students by formulating a new integrated course called BSc Electronics, which includes both academic and industrial oriented training.
Already 16 times up.
Ekalaksha VLSI R&D Center Private Limited, Hubballi has extended support to provide hands-on industrial-oriented training in semiconductor domain. Sankalp Semiconductors supported this project by assuring jobs to all the enrolled students after successfully completion of integrated BSc course. Another Hubballi-based institution called Deshpande Center for Social Entrepreneurship provided economic assistance to poor students for higher education by providing monthly fellowship of Rs 4,500 in the first year and enhanced amount in the subsequent years.
With this amount, they can use for their educational expenditure and their residential expenditure, and also they can save the money to help the poor families to come up in their life.
Awareness was created among students, parents and general public about this scheme through continuous publicity at taluk and district level. To decide about the implementation of the scheme, a group of officers conducted meetings at various levels, got information, advice, suggestions from experts. In order to bring to the notice of the general public of the district about the scheme, a wide range of publicity was given through different media like radio, TV, newspapers, etc.
ಓದು ಮುಗಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಂತೆಯೇ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆ? ಬಿಎಸ್ಸಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪದವೀಧರರಾಗಬೇಕೆ?
Competitive examinations were conducted to select meritorious and deserving candidates from the district. Then the interviews were conducted, final selection was done and results announced. At every stage, transparency and meritorious procedure were maintained to select meritorious poor students. Candidates who are below 22 years and who have completed PUC, studying second PUC or first year BSc degree or diploma, who have done PUC in science stream have applied to participate in this selection process. A total of 3,465 candidates had applied for APJ Abdul Kalam Susandhi Merit Fellowship 2015 from all over the district through online and offline applications. Competitive exam was conducted in 2 stages. Preliminary exam followed by personal interview. Preliminary entrance exam was conducted on 6/9/2015 in 12 exam centers in 11 Taluk headquarters and in Dandeli. Preparation of question papers and evaluation of answer sheets were done outside the district by an independent agency in order to maintain fairness and transparency in the selection process. About 2,900 students attended examination and about 500 students were selected for the interview. The interview was conducted by the panel of experts in an independent manner and 123 candidates were finally selected. On October 2nd, in the award ceremony, all the selected students were provided with APJ Abdul Kalam Susandhi Fellowship Award were handed over by the Honorable District In Charge Minister Shri R.V. Deshpande. Out of 123 awarded candidates, 57 students who have completed 2nd PUC have joined in the course on October 5th, and those remaining students who are pursuing 2nd PUC will join the course in the 2016 and 17 academic year after completion of their 2nd PUC.
Where 3,000 students appeared for the exam, and we shortlisted about 250 for the program, out of which 46 students have registered and have been successfully getting trained as of today, as I speak now. The training is spread over 4 years. The first year to give basic skills, IT skills, the computer skills and the team learning and English speaking. So all these skills are given over a period of 6 months. And the remaining 6 months is where Ekalaksha trains them for physics, mathematics and basics required for these kids to embark onto doing the work. So after the first year completing, the next 3 years, basically after an evaluation period, the next 3 years basically the students are working on the job with identified customers in this domain, be it semiconductors, VLSI, or be it in embedded system, or be it in software.
Through this scheme, the dream of poor students of getting higher education has been realized, which is reflected in the victorious smile of the youth.
ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮಗೇನು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ವಿ. ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳೀತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸಲ್ಲೂ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು. ಒಂದು ಬಕಪಕ್ಷಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಕಂಡಂಗಾಯಿತು.
A strong basement has been laid in creation of enlightened and skilled society by providing technical skills along with academic studies.
ಚಿಪ್ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, VLSI ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್, ಎಂಬೆಡೆಡ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಧಗಳಿವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಬರೀ 8 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವುಗಳ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ. ಮುಂದಿನ ವರ್ಷ ನಾವು ಇದರ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿತ್ BSc ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಓದೋದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಓದ್ತಾನೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಂಬಳವನ್ನು ದುಡಿತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಮತ್ತು ಓದೋದನ್ನು ಯಾವತ್ತಿಗೂ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರೈನರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಯಾರೇ ಕಲಿತರೂ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ.
It is appreciated that every student of economically deprived class is getting his higher education and better livelihood by utilizing the facilities and technical expertise.
Here we are providing the training program for the youths who have completed PUC second year science. They are joining this fellowship program for the next 4 years. In the 4 years, they will develop their technical skill, especially embedded software and VLSI designing and software training they will get. At the same time, they will get soft skills also. This program is not only providing the technical training, they are providing the soft skills. Those soft skills are very, very essential for their career.
There is no doubt that all the meritorious rural students have got a good opportunity through this scheme to lead a quality life. Besides, better future career prospects for themselves and their family, and thereby realizing the dream of creating the welfare society.
ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಬಡವರಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಅಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಮೊದಲು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಂತ ತುಂಬ ಆಸೆ ಇತ್ತು.
ಅಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಮಗ ಮನೇಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇದೆ, ನಿನಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಓದೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನೀನು ಬೆಟರ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಂತ.
ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರವಾರನ CEO ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು.
ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಕಲಾಂ ಫೆಲೋಶಿಪ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆರಿಯರನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಅಂತಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು.
ನಾವು ಇದೇ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಪಡೆಯಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ 2-3 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಖರ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ನನಗಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಅಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ.
The Uttara Kannada Zilla Panchayath, which has become a guiding light for youth and empowerment of poor youth in the district, has launched another scheme for economic upliftment of poor uneducated youth. Dr. V. Ramprasath Manohar, CEO of Zilla Panchayath, has formulated another project which is named as Surya. To empower youth, especially rural women, to lead a self-sustained life.
This scheme is different from other skill training schemes because in this scheme we identified the poor women and SC/ST women for training them in a very industrial skills. In this program we identify the local industries in the same village or village area itself, and we also understand their demand, skilled human resource demand of the local industries.
This project has focused on providing skill training to educated and uneducated youth and provide placement in local industries and supporting trained youth to establish their own enterprises. This project has also been proved successful for the development of industry, as the scheme caters to the needs of the local industry by providing skilled manpower available locally. This successful project was inaugurated on May 1st, 2015 by the Honorable Minister in charge of the district, Shri R.V. Deshpande. Initially, this project was implemented in the Hegde Panchayath limits of Kumta Taluk. The strategy of the scheme involves identification of local industry and understanding their skilled human resource need. This local industry was made as partner with Uttara Kannada Zilla Panchayath. Uttara Kannada Zilla Panchayath has provided basic infrastructure like machinery, furniture, electrification for the training center. Private industrial partner was entrusted with the responsibility of operation and maintenance of power machine training center, includes maintenance of machinery, imparting training and placement to trained youth. Every year, minimum 200 poor rural youth will be trained and placed in local industry by the industrial partner of the scheme. In order to empower backward ethnic and tribal people, preference is given to this section of the society in this scheme. As many as 25% of the seats are reserved for the SC and ST candidates, and 33% of the seats are reserved for the women in order to achieve economic empowerment of women. Further, if the trained youth is interested to establish their own enterprise, they are provided financial support through banks and other existing government scheme, and market linkage is provided with industrial partner of this scheme. Thus, it has created win-win situation for both rural youth and industrial partner. Because industrial partner has got skilled human resource locally to fulfill his requirement, and rural youth has got employment locally. Thus, rural industrial development and sustainable livelihood for rural youth, especially for poor women.
ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೆಗಡೆ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ನಾವು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹಿರೇಗುತ್ತಿ ನೀಲೇಶ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಳ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಅನಾನುಕೂಲ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
As a testimony to the success of this scheme, within 4 months of its existence, 58 candidates have been trained and got jobs.
ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಯೋಜನೆ ಇವರು ಸಿದ್ಧ ಉಡುಪು ತರಬೇತಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಿಂದ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹುಸಿಕೋಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಉದ್ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾಲೀಕರು ನಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Due to this scheme, unemployed rural women have been empowered to earn regularly and could lead independent and self-sustained life. It is happy to note that with the help of this scheme, there is a substantial increase in the family's income that has uplifted their standard of living.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮೊದಲೇ ಭಾಳ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇತ್ತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ಮ ತಂಗಿಯೆಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋರು ಯಾರೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಹೊಲಿಗೆ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಆರಂಭವಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಮಟಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಇವರು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ 1 ತಿಂಗಳ ಹೊಲಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದರಿಂದ. ಈಗ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ.
On 2nd October 2015, the minister in charge of Uttara Kannada district distributed the job offer letters to those who got training under Surya scheme. Day by day, the popularity of this scheme is increasing, and hence more and more people are attending the training. Through this scheme, the unemployed youth are getting professional training and placements at the same institutions. Besides this, some people have established their own small enterprise and have provided jobs to few other unemployed youth.
ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮನೇಲಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಯೋಜನೆ ಒಂದು ನನ್ನ ನೆರವಿಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಸೂರ್ಯ ಯೋಜನೆಯಿಂದ 1 ತಿಂಗಳ ತರಬೇತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ನಾನು ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಹೊಲಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವುದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವ ಉದ್ಯೋಗವನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಬಡತನದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಈ ಥರದ ಒಂದು ತರಬೇತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕೊಡೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕವಾಗಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಬಲೀಕರಣಗೊಳಿಸಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು.
Emboldened with the success of this project, Uttara Kannada Jilla Panchayath explored the opportunity to bring more industrial partners of the district to provide employment to educated youth and to promote and sustain rural industries in the district. Uttara Kannada Jilla Panchayath has partnered with industries and understood their human resource needs. Training programs were designed to suit their industrial needs, and the financial support for the training was provided through government scheme. Meritorious educated youth from various streams like diploma, ITI, PUC and degree were selected through transparent and independent competitive exam. 250 candidates are being selected and trained for 45 days in 3 training centers in the district. After the completion of training, they will be provided employment in the industries based on their skill level.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೀಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದು 100 ಜನಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 50-60 ಜನಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ವೀಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಬರುವಂಥವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅಪ್ಗ್ರೇಡೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ಯೂಟರನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ತರಬೇತುದಾರರನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಅವರನ್ನು ಮೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದರಿಂದ 2 ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್. ಒಂದು ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಲೇಬರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಅನ್ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದ ಜನ ಇದ್ದರು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Due to the deep understanding of rural youth unemployment in the district, far-sighted vision and proactive execution of the Chief Executive Officer of Jilla Panchayath, Dr. V. Ramprasath Manohar, many meritorious students have got the opportunity to gain access to higher education, and many unemployed youth got jobs and many have become entrepreneurs.
Once the income flow is happening in the rural areas, the industrial development is also happening in the rural areas, the money flow will also increase, and which in turn will improve the rural economy of the villages.
ಈ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ವಿತರವಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರ ಅಭಿಮಾನ. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಆಗಬಹುದು ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಯುವಕರು ಯುವತಿಯರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಲಾಭ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಅವ್ರು ನಾನು ಕರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ CEO ಆದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಮನೋಹರ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪಾಲ್ಗಾರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. Let us all join together and build a prosperous future for this country, was the call by Swami Vivekananda. Today, as Uttara Kannada district is moving forward to empower youth, there is no doubt that the district makes a mark and gets special, unique place in the map of India in the days to come.